Hi guys, today I just wanted to review for you a new MLM business opportunity, and I've done a little bit of research on this for you. So I just want to review Kiiera business opportunity. Now this has just been launched in the last month or so, and they're really starting to gather momentum, this team, and they look to be doing a good job, a lot of the distributors out there, and they're very enthusiastic in doing the right thing. So I just want to go over some of the key aspects of this company and what's good and what's bad about it. Okay, so from the outset, I think Kiiera looks like a fairly strong company in saying, obviously with new companies they tend to be it can be up in the air whether they're going to be successful or not. But with Kiiera, they do have the backing of another MLM called Silmark, sorry. So they do have that there, and they do have that stability that a lot of smaller new startup MLM companies don't have. So that's something that's really in their favour from the outset. Now on the compensation plan side of things, I think this looks a fairly solid plan. It's a little bit complicated, so particularly for new distributors that they might have a little bit of a hard time really gathering the concepts there and talking about them to potential new distributors. So that's one aspect that's a little bit of a downside for the company there, but on the whole I think it really does reward distributors just in a very complex way, because it's a mix between two different sorts of compensation plans, which is again a good thing and a bad thing. It does reward people, but it's hard for people to explain and hard for them to get their heads around. Now beyond that, there's the products. Now Viv is their main energy drink or nutritional supplement really, and that looks to be a good product. I mean, they've researched the product for 2 years. That the ingredients are all pretty good. So on the whole, I think it's going to be a really good product for the company. But in saying that, I'm of the personal belief that I think you really need to have a range of products in a range of areas to get the most out of your MLM business. Mainly from the perspective is you really want 10 customers there that are going to be purchasing a number of products. So if there's just one product there, sure, they might have one a day, but it's hard to get them to go beyond that. Now some people will argue against me and say that if there's just one product, it's easy to train people, it's easier to keep people focused on that product. So that's a fair argument, but in my belief, I've always found that it's better to have a few products, at least a few products there to train people on. From on the final perspective, what I would say, and I guess it's a bit of a caution, but also not really. So let me explain myself. In terms of the way they market themselves, it's a very traditional way. It's putting the names list together, prospecting in the traditional way, going out speaking to people, finding who they know, cold calling people if required. So it's still promoting a lot of those same sorts of methods. Now these methods have been proven to be effective for some people, but in saying that, there is a 95% failure rate within the network marketing industry for a reason, and that is because of a lack of training and a lack of being able to create cash flow in the business. So in my belief, I think what it does lack is that the new way methods of marketing online and doing attraction marketing, so that you no longer have to rely on cold calls and prospecting that way, because you will find that a lot of people do get disheartened this way. So what I'm going to provide for you today is a link on this video to a site that you can get some more information about companies that do support online attraction marketing methods. So just click the link on the video, and I will talk to you in person about different ways and different companies that do support online attraction marketing, so that you don't have to go down the cold calling methods and all that sort of thing, which can be very tedious and is going to get you down after a while if you aren't successful. Sure, some people are successful, but again, there is that failure rate within the industry there.